I never thought a harmless app could become my worst nightmare. Watchful Eyes, it was called, a gimmick designed to make you feel like you were never alone. My friends and I downloaded it for laughs, expecting nothing more than a few jump scares. But as the shadows in my room began to move independently, I realized that the app had unlocked something far more sinister. It started with a faint rustling in the corners of my room, a whispering sound that seemed to come from the very walls. At first, I dismissed it as a trick of the mind, a placebo effect from the app's eerie ambient noise. But one night, as I lay in bed, I watched the shadows stretch and contort, forming shapes that danced across my ceiling like grotesque marionettes. As the days passed, the feeling of being watched intensified, a constant prickling at the back of my neck that refused to fade. I deleted the app, thinking that would put an end to it. But the shadows had taken on a life of their own. They followed me from room to room, always there, lurking just beyond the edge of my vision. My friends laughed when I told them, convinced it was nothing more than an overactive imagination. But they weren't there to see the shadowy figure that loomed over my bed, its eyes glowing with an unnatural light. The more I tried to ignore it, the more persistent it became, its presence a suffocating weight on my chest. Desperate for answers, I scoured forums and message boards, searching for anyone who had experienced the same phenomenon. That's when I stumbled upon a post from a user who claimed the app was a gateway, a digital invitation to the other side. They warned that the shadows were not mere illusions but entities drawn to our world by the app's unwilling summoning. The realization hit me like a cold wave. I had opened a door that I couldn't close. Panic set in as I frantically downloaded the app again, hoping to find a way to reverse the damage. But the app had changed, its interface now a jumbled mess of static and cryptic symbols. In a final act of desperation, I followed the instructions from the forum post, performing a ritual that promised to sever the connection. As I chanted the words, the shadows writhed and screamed, their forms twisting in agony. The air crackled with energy, and for a moment, I thought I had succeeded. But as the last syllable left my lips, the shadows surged forward, engulfing me in darkness. I awoke in a world of shadows, a place where the walls whispered secrets and the air was thick with dread. The app had not only let them in, it had trapped me in their domain, forever watched by eyes that never blinked.